We
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's time for this real taller high. We going live on a televised, the orange blue skies. We on that Friday night Nick shit with our Nick constituents. Different author drip, that's that Nick orange and blue. I thought you knew it's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. This real talk brand, you know we in this. We in the streets of Manhattan, keeping the action, keeping the people's reaction, leading up to Knicks and he getting it cracking. Cause it's game time. We in the world most famous. We've seen the Knicks lock your team up. I be stirring just like a subpoena. You know the Knicks fan. We still a real giddy and litty. In the New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. I'm about to get me a nice cipher with a smart quarter on ice for a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart the right. We got her getting it popping in the Apple Rotten. Let the home, let the bottle stopping on the Apple Rotten. It's Knicks Real Talk, the team streaming on YouTube.com. We got two dudes doing good moves spot on, dropping the bomb. When the cops ain't got a spot, dropping some of the hottest Knicks content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, us there leaving the guard after they done got their bag. Go like a cab to fly back to the triad, no jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute. We are in the building. This Real Talk pregame show, Divine Shot Powers, Knicks, Blazers at the Moto Center tonight in Portland, man. We go out there and try to get our second win in a row after having a good win the other night. At the end, we came back in the building. Josh Hart with the triple-double. They were doing the damn thing. Jalen Brunson had 20, so it was a good win all around. Big team effort the other night. But tonight we're going to start our 4-game road trip. We start tonight in Portland. Then we move on to Sacramento. Obviously, we got the Warriors. Then we close it out with the Denver Nuggets. Before I get into everything, let me bring my partner in crime in the building. Top House was good, my man.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Salute to the chat. Chris was good. Sister Darren, Cody, my man was good. Andrew Rail in the building. Rail was good. My brother, Met Nick fan. Let's go. Danielle, sports was good. Was popping. We in here, man. On a sad note, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to start the show off that way, but we got to do what we got to do. R.I.P. my man, RJ Barrett, younger brother passed away, man, from an illness. That is so devastating to have your brother, a younger brother, pass away, man. So our prayers, our thoughts, and everything is with the Barrett family. Real talk, man. Once a Nick, always a Nick, ladies and gentlemen. We drafted that young man with the third pick years ago in 2019. But unfortunately, man, you know, we traded him, but he's still a beloved Nick player, man. So salute to the family. And like I said, our thoughts and prayers with the Barrett family, man. Real talk, that's devastating news for him, man. Just stay strong, my brother. That's all we can tell you, RJ. Just stay strong and everything like that, man. And I know that's devastating, man. Real talk, that's your younger brother, man. So let's just pray for the brother. We can do it that way, man. Keep it moving, man. So salute to RJ Barrett and his family and everybody on that note, man. But getting back to the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Like I said, everybody in the building. Let's get it, man. Shaw Powers, man. What a game the other night, ladies. Boy, I'm gonna try to tell you, Anunoby picked up where he left off at. Just having an impact. Plus, minus off the charts again. Josh Hart, what can you say? What a masterful game he had, man. So I was really excited about what went down the other night, man. Just to see us get a player back to make the team stronger, and he showed improvement, man. He did the damn thing for sure.
The one biggest thing that the lineup that you set out there that was projected to be the lineup, that lineup was effective.
Mm-hmm.
Putting OG in the 4 position, letting Josh Hart run amok, and let everybody. The big thing that I like about what took place is somewhat of how Tom Thibodeau orchestrated the substitutions and put the players in that needed to be in. Big games from Precious Achiuwa, big games from big game from Deuce McBride. You know what I mean? Big game from, and he kept a lot of guys under minutes. And I mean, we blew this team out and we left them under minutes. Precious played under 30 minutes, I think 28, 29. Brunson played about under 30 minutes, 27, 28, 29. Josh Hart had a lot of minutes. He had 39 minutes. He almost had another 40-minute game. You know what I mean? He had almost had another 40-minute game. But everybody else had good time on the court and good time to rest while they were in playing mode. So, you know, it's just going to get better, you know, when we get more people back. So this way we won't get to see as many players playing heavy minutes anymore, especially if we can dominate like we did the other night. We just came out there and we dominated. And, you know, I think this is another game that, you know, the Knicks should get out there and go out there and dominate. We did all the things that I usually talk about. We shot the three-point land great. We crashed the boards. We hit our free throws. We controlled the pace. We made steals. We did everything that we need to do to win games. And if we can continue to do those things, I think the Knicks go on a nice little run on this 16, 17 game left season.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, Chris, that's a good one. Chris said Josh could have had 20-20. He said Tiz was worried about it. That was funny. And he had 1 minute less than what he had before. So, yeah, but he was doing the damn thing, man. I mean, that team, that just go to show you, you know, when you got some of your better players in the game and back in the game and you get to put other guys back on the bench to make the bench stronger. But, man, you got to give the Knicks credit, man. They came out there and say, listen, y'all beat us the other night. And him was impressed about all that. 3 teams in a row under 80 points, Shaw Powers. That is crazy, our defense, the way they clicked the other night. And for the last 3 games under 80 points, that's pretty huge for the New York Knicks. So, you know, having that extra body like Anunoby, who's always a plus minus, his defense is stellar, his corner 3 is stellar, the cat get in the lane, he throws the ball down, he's pretty strong down there. And Josh Hart, what can you say, just one of the most winnable type of players in the league. He's a winning ball player. And salute to my man, Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride doing the damn thing. The cat shooting good from downtown. The defense is special. So it was just a good win. We needed it in a lot of ways because they beat us the other night, a couple of nights before that. But what a good win for the Knicks to keep us where we at in the 4th spot and get ready to go out here on the West Coast trip and try to win some games. But it was a big game, big win. And I'm really happy about what I've seen overall from the team. Jalen Brunson, you know, he had a nice game, 20 points, but he had then 9, 10 assists, whatever the case may be. He was in beast mode. Everybody was in beast mode. They were doing a pressure to chew. What can I say? Ladies and gentlemen, when June come, Knicks signing him up. You can hang that up. When June come, they not even let him get past that. I think the Knicks lock him up. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way, he's one of the guys that we knew he could play because we always said, don't underestimate Pressure Chua in the trade, but damn, we didn't know the cat was coming out like this. You know what I mean? He is playing some hard, good basketball for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to be happy with what we're seeing. So I know once Randall and Mitchell Robinson get back, it's going to be a pretty tough team. It's going to be a tough team to beat. So we just got to hope that, you know, everything keep clicking. But a deep team looked pretty good the other night. Let's see how they do against these guys tonight because they are decimated out there in Portland. So they pretty much beat up worse than we were. You know what I mean? So we'll go through that when we get down to our itinerary in a few minutes about the game tonight and everything. And we get through all that, and I'll open up the panel if y'all want to get in. You know, later on, y'all more than welcome. But yeah, man, what a way to go on to the West Coast, getting Anunoby back, winning the game. I mean, they bust their butt. So here's something interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Even with Embiid, we beat them by 30. Let's remember that. You know, we beat them the same way when they had Embiid and Max, if I'm not mistaken, Shop Powers. I think, that just,
it was a little different team though. I think we still had RJ and IQ, but I don't think we had OG that game. We didn't have OG.
I don't think they was there. I mean, that was after the trade.
We still had RJ and IQ.
Okay,
and Grimes.
Okay, yeah, we still beat them by 30 back then. So it's pretty impressive to me to see how they did it again. I know they have Embiid and everything, but like I said, we don't got Randall Robinson either. So, but I'm happy with the way this team playing defensively, man. They locked in the last 3 games. Like I said, keeping 3 teams in a row under 80. You know what I mean? That's impressive to me. You know what I mean? In the days NBA, because now the NBA started to change a little bit, not allowing cats to just go out there and run them up offensively. Look, they're about to change the rules a little bit, so they're not calling too many fouls like they used to. You know what I mean? You're not seeing a 130 game like you seen over the Christmas holiday. People throwing up 130. even especially the Indiana Pacers and them guys. Now everybody coming back down to earth and it's starting to get into that grind mode, like the playoff type of basketball. And so it's good to see. But overall, good game. What were your thoughts on that game, and what did you like about that game? On against the Sixers the other day, man. And do you see that continuing to happen?
Well, the one thing that I just mentioned, time. Time on the court. I mean, with with OG and Precious right now, those guys are playing phenomenal basketball. You know what I mean? And it helps the team because we rebound the basketball, we prevent shots going towards the basket and stuff like that. And it will even get even better once we get Mitch back. You know what I mean? That tandem of OG, Precious, Mitch, and iHeart is going to be a terrible tandem a force of I forgot the name. The four people is going to be a tandem to deal with. And with that being said, last game, man, you just seen that the intensity was high. They was going over screens, they was going under screens. Everybody knew where everybody was going to be. OG came back and fitting like a glove. You know what I mean? He fitting like a glove, and he played power forward. You know what I mean? So his 3-point shot looked pure. His short jump shot was looking pure. And first came back on the court, he's diving on the floor like a Tom Thibodeau player getting a steal. So that's what I like, man. They controlled the pace. They did all the things that I always say about what can make the team win for the night. Mm-hmm. And to bring it to fruition was happy for me. I felt that they were going to, just with OG coming back. I just thought there was going to be a more physical game, a more you'll see more stellar defense against the guys that really try to chew us up the last game, and that kind of went right into the way I thought. And I was happy about the Knicks doing that, and I think they could continue to do that against this team to get fine-tuned for the games coming up later on in this month. I mean, later on in the week, this month.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, Superman Cam, what's good, my brother? Cam from the kickback, from the kickback in the building. Superman Cam, to the chat. That's where it's at. My man, excuse me, everybody in the building. Cash out, my brother was good. You right, Cash out. We did have Anunoby when we played that game against them. We beat them by 36. Because I think that trade was after that. But yeah, man, that was stellar. And hey, Nick 100. I don't know if they're able to bring that dude. I like that dude, man. I like when he was with Milwaukee. That young man, Bada, whatever. I liked him back in the days, man. I hope he could get in there and I don't know why he kept moving around Nick 100, but I like that dude though, man. He got that athleticism and everything, man. I hope he can stick with the Knicks, man. And he's a really good player. I like that young man for sure.
He's a power forward, right?
Yeah, yes indeed.
Yeah, power forward, yeah.
What's good, my man? What's going on with your king? NYC B-ball, my brother. What's popping? What's good with you, NYC? You know how we do. To everybody in the chat, that's where it's at, man. But yeah, big game tonight. We got to go down there and win it. Try to get this thing on, get the thing popping, man. And win this game and get it going, man. I think we will, man. I'm confident tonight, man. Like I said, with Anunoby back, like Chris just said, a big lineup punishing. Like Chris said, he said our 3, 4, 5 this is going to be punishing people in the playoff. That's facts, Chris. That's tough to deal with, especially when you got Hartenstein, Robinson, Sims, Achua, and Randall and Anunoby. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I'm really looking forward to these cats when they get there, man. But we just gotta really go out there and play hard, man, and keep without hopefully the injuries. Good thing about it, a lot of people starting to get injured. We started to recover from injuries. That's pretty. I'm happy about that. You don't want nobody to be injured. I'm just saying, but we had our turn at it too. We had 4 starters out at one time. Now some other teams are starting to lose their players, and we getting ours back. So I'm glad that it happened early in the year than late in the year, and we had another chance to recover from it, recuperate before we get into the playoffs. But I like the way this team playing right now. If there's any indication these shot powers, the way they played the other night, this is what it's going to be. Gonna be a problem with it for the Knicks, man. It's gonna be a problem with the Knicks in the playoffs, man. Because they got a playoff, they got a playoff style coach, they got a playoff style roster, they got a bunch of winning players, and they can mix it up like no other, man. And so I'm excited about this thing moving forward. And we'll see how it goes. Hey, Cody, I'll work on that, man. I appreciate that thought, man. I'll definitely work on that, man. And I think that'd be a great idea for us as well. So I definitely appreciate that, Cody, my man, for sure. But yeah, man, Shot Power, it just looked like these cats they look like they ready to get in beast mode. They look like they're ready to get it going, man. So, tonight game, obviously they're gonna be down here in Portland and all that good stuff. They're gonna go down there and get it popping. And we'll see how it goes, man. But it's 10 o'clock game. We on the late type joint, you know what I mean? But it's all good because we can stay up late, and make it happen, man. So I'm really looking forward to going out there tonight in Portland and put on a good show, man. And just try to win the game to get us another game over in a win column and everything like that. Because, like I said, it's pretty tough out there right now. I didn't mean to put it out there later. I apologize. I'll put it up there later. But I just want to get a win tonight, man. Get back into, get 2 in a row. And keep it moving, and then we'll take it from there. When we go down, we get ready to go over to Sacramento. Won't be a tough game. Obviously, they got some players down there, and they fighting for something too. So we like to go out there tonight and do the things we do, and we'll try to come out there with a win.
Yeah, that's the basic bottom line, Divine. This is a game that we need to step up and win. I mean, to keep our standards of where we at. And if teams start to fall, we have a chance to propel ourselves maybe into that third position. I'm happy right now just by watching the last game. I mean, even before that, but even more so now that we got OG back, I see that who cares who we go against? I mean, I'm kind of at that stage right now of it doesn't even matter. I mean, it's not a team in the East that I think the Knicks can't beat and can't beat them 4 times or win 4 times out of 7 times in a series. So this team is amazing, you know what I mean? And, last game, just with the acquisition back with OG, you know what I mean? Even the game prior, the defense that we played in the prior game, which we should have won, we only lost because of that guy that shoots sideways. That's the only, aside from him, everybody else. Anyway, we should continue to do some of the things that we've been doing. And with OG on the court guarding anyone from 1 to 5, what can you say? You know what I mean? And if you need more defense out there, now that we have we can implement a Precious Achua out there now. You know what I mean? He's making a big step to starting to drive the ball in the hole, cut on the back doors, getting them easy dunk passes in the dunker spot. He's doing a lot. He's grabbing rebounds, offensive rebounds and stuff like that. So if we really want to get defensive minded, we put those 2 guys on the wings and it's like shut down city. So and you can't underestimate what Josh Hart is doing for this New York Knicks. 4-time triple-double in 1 season. That is amazing. You know what I mean? He's so good that you can't even say that because he's been playing so many starter minutes, you can't even consider him for 6th man of the year. But he is one of those guys that every team wants to have, that glue style of guy that does everything. He'll get in the passing lane. He'll go through screens. He'll defend anybody. He could grab rebounds. We have a team that Deuce McBride, third year for Deuce McBride, man. He is really coming into his own right now. The shots that he's shooting now with his full extension of his jump shot, because he is shooting a jump shot. He jumps in the air, them legs start flailing at the bottom of the pump his legs, and he shoots the shot. He is stepping up big. I believe one of the reasons why Quentin Grimes is not still here is because of this guy, Deuce McBride. He is giving us the defense, and he's giving us the points that we were craving for Quentin Grimes. We were craving for Quentin Grimes to make 13, 14 points a night with his stellar defense, and he couldn't do it for us. So with that being said, man, as we get more guys back, which I think, hopefully I hope that we get Mitchell Robinson. I hope they say tomorrow that he's doing contact, because they just were saying he was getting ready to, or he's about to start contact. I hope that we could get Mitchell Robinson back either in this West Coast swing or the first game right back after the swing. I think that's with Brooklyn. And I mean, that would be a perfect game for him to come back to in Brooklyn, because it's back on the East Coast and it's a team that's under 500 right now. You know what I mean? And we usually dominate teams like that. So to get him back in that game, give him 15 to 20 minutes or something like that to get that burn back in his chest and get him back on the court, this team is just going to keep getting better and better. You know what I mean? Better and better. As more players come back, the roster is going to fill out more, even better. And that 9-man rotation is going to follow us from when we get those 9 men all the way to the playoffs.
Yeah, facts. Salute to the chat, my man JR Jermaine was popping, my man Nick 100 GM in the building. Salute to the whole chat, Johnny Davis, Chris Cody, I am Jarrell in the building. Salute, peace of the God, Allah wide, now, my brother. And I want to answer my man question right quick. I don't want to get away. And Lewis, that's going to be interesting. Do you think Bogdan stays out of the rotation when Mitchell Randall come back? That's going to be interesting because there's going to be it ain't going to be too many minutes going around. I like Bogdan, but he's going to have to step that defense up and hit some shots, or he might not be in there, Lewis. And I like Bogdan. I really think he can make a difference because he got the playoff experience. But it's interesting, Lewis. We have to see how it goes. Let's hope that he find a way to get it popping, and because you don't want. I think his offense will pay dividends because he gets the straight shooter when he on. But like I said, it's gonna be tough, man. Because when Mitchell Randall get back, there'll be a lot of minutes got to be allocated to people, and I just don't know where they're gonna get them all from. You know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes. But I tell you,
it is a big thing, Devon. You're right about that, and me personally, I think in different games you may see Bogdan, depending especially when Randall first comes back, you may see Bogdan still in that mix with him, Bogdan and Precious. You may see them split a couple of the 48 minutes or something like that. But once Julius gets back into the swing of things, I think Bogdan and Burks go to situational. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going to have that 9-man rotation, that Tom Thibodeau circle of trust 9-man rotation that I always be talking about. That is where he is going to go. You got Jalen Brunson, you got DiVincenzo, you got OG Anunoby, you got Julius Randle, and probably Hardenstein until Mitchell Robinson get back into the swing. Then you're gonna have Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, Josh Hart, and Deuce McBride, and then you'll probably see Precious Achiuwa come in like RJ used to do, come in and play on the second unit. So now you got Precious Achiuwa, Mitchell Robinson, and OG Anunoby in your backcourt on defense on second units. Come on, man. Come on.
You know what's interesting to me, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat? The Knicks up 3, Knicks up 2 in the game. They need a defense stop, right? They throw out Mitchell Robinson at the 5, Precious Achiuwa at the 4, Anunoby at the 3, Josh Hart at the 2, and Deuce McBride at the 1 to get a stop at the end of the game. I don't think there's too many defenses in the league can do that. You know what I mean? Listen, you can throw out that many dudes. Listen, Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Deuce McBride to get a stop at the end of the game. That shit is crazy, bro.
That's going to be one. That's going to be one of the second units that he uses for the second unit, Devon. That second unit now, just with Mitchell Robinson and Precious. If you put anybody from the starter unit in that unit, it's going to be deadly. And once Randall comes out, that means Josh Hart goes back to the second unit.
That's facts.
Come on, man. You got Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, and then you got Precious Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson. Mm-hmm. And more than likely, with the way I think Tom Thibodeau plays his rotations, OG Anunoby will be playing in the second unit with those 4 guys that we just mentioned. I believe.
Yeah, really.
So there you go. That's the lineup right there. You know what I mean? That's the lineup right there, Devon.
Yeah, Cash, are you on with that one, brother? He said Bogey had to be on the floor with 4 defenders, and he'll look better. That's facts. Put some defenders around Bogdan, and it's on. Yeah, man, that's a good one, Cat. I appreciate that, man. But that's how deep this team is, man. We're gonna get into our itinerary. I can open up the thing. Everybody, whoever want to get in, I appreciate y'all waiting, y'all patience, everything like that. But salute to the chat, y'all got it popping up in there, man. Y'all keep it coming. Run them up with the thumbs up and all that good stuff. Y'all got it going on up in the chat, man. Salute everybody in the chat. That's where it's at. And for everybody coming in, appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man, to see how this thing goes, man. But I like where we at as a team overall. I mean, we've been waiting for this. We was cooking before these cats went down with the injury, so we only can see how stellar they can be when they get back. And I think right now, so far, the way Anunoby just showed you how different it could be. Yeah, I like Herb Jones, man, but you know what, Nick 100, I think they ain't gonna get rid of him. I think they're gonna lock Herb Jones up, my man. Herb Jones is the real deal. Him and Trey Murphy, but Herb Jones is special. I wish he could, but I don't think they ever gonna. I think they're gonna sign that man. He's really got some good game, Nick 100, and I think New Orleans is very happy with that young man. So I love to see him in the Nick as well. Yeah, he said Burks is just done. He finished. Yeah, this ain't the same playing on a Detroit team when you could do that because the team wasn't going nowhere. Opposed to playing on a team that got players who that's just as good as you are or better. And Burks is having a little tough right now. I mean, he do some good things with keeping the ball handling, the defense and everything. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens when our guys get back, especially Mitch and Randall. But that's a deep team the Knicks got though. So I no matter which way, Tibbs ain't got no excuse with this team. And I'm like Jay Wright. I listen to Jay Wright. I heard Jay Wright. He was on somebody's podcast. So he think the Knicks gonna go to the finals. And Jay Wright already know. But I'm with Jay Wright. I know Milwaukee, obviously Milwaukee and Boston gonna be that team that's gonna give us that problem. But man, we're gonna give them a problem too. Cause we got cats who really could kind of lock down these dudes on the other side. Like we got a cat who could play Jason Tatum, like I always say. We got a guy who could defend up in the top. We got some strong dudes down there. So I ain't scared to smoke with none of these teams. Bring them all on, fuck it, one at a time. London Bridge is falling down. They come up, we knock them down. The Knicks gonna be deep, man. They really tight, man. And I feel Jay Wright on that one, man. Cause we got a bunch of winners down there. Drip more, not less. Was good, my man. Salute. Appreciate you coming in, Patrick and everybody, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be on, man. I'm excited about that. Hope we can stay healthy, keep getting healthy, keep getting better, and then and hopefully we don't have no more injuries that set us back. Than you do after we go in there about to make it happen. And cause like I said, we ain't scared of nobody out there, man. Real talk. Corey Lee, my man. Peace. Corey Lee, 718 boys in the building. Y'all salute to my man. Salute to my man. Boulevard 73, my man, Uncle Freezy, the whole chat, everybody, salute to them cats. But yeah, I'm looking at it, man. We're gonna get in there tonight, beat these boys. Hope we can get them up out of there and take it from there, man. So let's go over the itinerary right quick. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have the New York Knicks and the Portland Trailblazers, ladies and gentlemen. You already know it is a 10 o'clock game at the Moto Center. Hit the stats right quick. We 38-27, they 19-46. We 4th in the East, they 14th in the West. We 16-14 on the road. They 11-23 at home. Listen, our offense rating is 13, theirs is 28. Our defense rating is 8, theirs is 21. Our net rating is 6, and theirs is 27. That's the reason why they are where they are. But they are also decimated with injuries too, man. So I can't even front. That team is pretty much decimated. Jalen Brunson, the burner. Points came down a little bit. He was averaging 27.2 down to 29, almost 27 a game. Rebound still the same. Assist number still the same. Anthony Simons, 23 points a game, 3 rebounds, almost 4 rebounds, almost 5.5 assists a game. Team leaders, Simons, Brunson, DeAndre. He's been playing good. DeAndre Ayton been killing this since the All-Star game.
Yeah.
He been putting up some gaudy numbers, man. Salute to him. But Mitchell Robinson, obviously still our top rebounder. Simons and an assist of Jalen Brunson. Last 5 games, we finally got back to 3-2 wins. 3 over a game over 500. Sorry, these guys on the last 2 games, they're a game under 500 for us. They 2-3. Last matchup we played them on January the 9th. We beat them pretty bad. OG had 23, Grant 21, Hartenstein 14 rebounds. Baji had 7, and obviously Randall had 8 assists, and Scoot Henderson had 4. The drip tonight, we're in a white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're in the black drip tonight. Projected starters, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein. For them guys tonight, Simons, Delano Banton, Chris Murray, my man's younger brother, Tamani Kamara, and DeAndre Ayton. Injuries, we only got Randall and Mitchell Robinson listed out. They got everybody up. Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Grant, Shannon Sharp. He might not even play tonight, Anthony Simon, for what I hear. So they got Jabari Walker out, and obviously Robert Williams III out for the season. So that's pretty much what's on the itinerary for the night, ladies and gentlemen, for these guys. So we just got to go out there, man. There should be no excuses tonight, Shop. How we got to go out there and handle our business tonight.
Yeah, control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws when you get to the line, and shoot over 36% from the 3-point line tonight. All of those things have to fall into play tonight. You know what I mean? Even if we barely hit 36%, we have to hit 36% tonight from the 3-point land. We have to be 47, 48% from the field goal percentage. We gotta control the pace, and we gotta get some fast break things on these guys. You know what I mean? And with defense, a lot of people are talking about how defense causes offense, and I agree with them a lot. So if we can get out there, get some steals, get in the passing lanes, limit the teams to one shot, by rebounding the basketball so they don't get too many offensive rebounds. We're going to run away with the game tonight. You know what I mean? I got the Knicks winning tonight, 117 to 98.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one there. Hey, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, 67 to 60. Bucks and 76ers, 76ers up in Milwaukee with 8 minutes in the third quarter, but that might change as we go on. But they beating the Bucks right now. That's pretty on the game on the doctrine. That's really that matters to us tonight, and everything else don't really matter. But tomorrow will be some games that's on here. My man, Cotton Andy, salute to you. Salute, sister. What's good? Appreciate you coming in. Real talk. Appreciate you, sister. Real talk, man. We in here, man. Nick Real Talk pregame show. Divine Shop Power, the chat. Cotton Candy is in the building. Cotton Candy is in the building. Which we appreciate you, sister. Real talk. But yeah, man. Tonight we just gotta go out there and cross T's and dot out and do what we do. Play hard for 48 minutes. Rebound the basketball. Do not sleep on the team. Do not take it for granted. And just go out there and do. This will be a good win for us. Because like I said, we got to go to Sacramento in a couple of days. They fight for something over there too as well. They jockeying for position to get it popping. So we got to make sure we take care of this game tonight. Then go out there and Sacramento and try to do what they do. They got a good team out there, man. Obviously, with all them guys out there, man. De'Aaron Fox, my man Sabonis, Murray, you name it, they got them out there, man. So they gonna go out there look like they trying to keep their playoff position pretty much live. Because right now, I think them guys are in the standings. The Kings are 6, 20, 38, and 27. They right there. They 6. They say they out of the play-in. So I'm quite sure they're gonna want to stay there. So we can't take them for granted. But we got to win that game tonight, obviously, and get it popping. And if we do that, then I think we'd be okay. So let's just go out there and cross T's and dot I's tonight and win this game. But I want to see that same type of performance we seen the other night from the New York Knicks. And I think if they play the way they played the other night, Sharp Powers, I definitely think we walk home with a W tonight, man. And then get on to the next one, man. So I'm really looking forward to that for sure. But I'm really looking to see these guys get out here and get it done. I think there should be no excuse tonight. I ain't trying to. I know any team can beat you on any given night because it's the NBA. I ain't trying to hear it tonight. We got to go out there and get these cats to business because now we about to rev it up for the last 15 games of the season, whatever the case may be. We kind of get close to that thing now, man. It's
I think this is game 16, right? 16 or 17, something like that.
16 after the night, 17 starting tonight. So
17, yeah. So yeah, we the one thing, thankfully we got OG back a little earlier than expected. You know what I mean? He finished about 5 weeks after surgery and stuff. We got him back a little early. Hopefully we could get one of our guys back either on this West Coast swing or that first game back when we come back to the East Coast in Brooklyn. And that's what I'm hoping to see. I'm not sure if we play home or not. Let me look it up.
Brooklyn, we'd be at home. We'd be
at home. Okay, so that's the game I think that we'll get either Mitchell Robinson or Julius Randle back. I think that first game back on a team that's under 500, so we can get the guys back kind of, and we got another. So we got Detroit after that too. I think it's Brooklyn, then Detroit. So we got 2 soft games. I think those are the games that we'll probably get back one of our guys. I don't think the Knicks want to bring back Julius Randle going up against Denver. You know what I mean? And, so that's the game that I don't think we bring him back on. I don't think we bring Julius Randle back on the game with Denver. If that's the case, we wait till we get back to back home and, bring him back on that night in the Garden where he could feel the electricity from the Garden to get him through all the pain that he's going to suffer after the game. So the more we get healthy, the better we're going to look, the better we're going to bid, and then we're going to go into that 9-man Tom Thibodeau circle of trust rotation. So get ready for it.
Yeah, what's interesting to me, I'm glad you brought that up. I think our team is so deep right now. I literally think we could hold Julius Randle off the damn. There maybe 5 games left in the season.
Let me tell you something, Divine. On the real, Divine, I had said let me go to the thing. I said we could actually hold Julius Randle out to either the Chicago, either one of the Chicago games, April 5th or April 9th, the latest. If we really wanted to do that, I think that we could come back on, and then Julius Randle could have the Chicago game, Boston, Brooklyn, and Chicago again. If you wanted to bring them back, maybe on the 5th, it'd be Chicago, then Milwaukee, then Chicago again, Boston. So he gets to have 2 real hard games and 3 games against the Bulls. And I mean, to get himself back into shape. I mean, before we start the playoff run.
Yeah, I can see that. Cause like I said, we got the Blazers tonight, then we got the Kings, then we got the Warriors, then we got the Nuggets, then we come home for the Brooklyn Nets, we got the Pistons. After we go out there to Toronto, then we go to San Antonio, but then we got the Thunder at home.
That's 4 games we should win right there. Those are 4 big games that we should win right there.
Yeah, we got the Thunder at home, then we go down to Miami, big game. Then we got the Kings back in the Garden. Then we got the Bulls, Bucks. So I think by then, I think Randall can come back up. We gotta close it out pretty tough. Like you say, if you look at the last 10 games, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, we got the Spurs, we got the Thunder, the Heat, the Kings, we got the Bulls, we got the Bucks, we got the Bulls, we got the Celtics, and we got the Nets, and then we close it out with the Bulls. So I think we'd be okay. I think we can salvage a couple of wins there. I think we close it out pretty strong now that the team is pretty much fully healthy. So I do think we're gonna be all right coming down the stretch. We just gotta make sure nobody don't re-injure anything. But I think they're gonna be tough to beat, man, for real.
And this is a big West Coast swing right here. I'm hoping for at least 2-2, but I think we can get 3-1. I think we can get the first 3 games, and I think it may be a hard game, considering that we beat Denver up pretty bad the last time we played them. So they probably want to, let us know that you beat us in your home, so we're gonna beat you in ours.
Yeah, real talk. That's facts, and I think they're gonna be up for that game.
Yes, I think they're gonna be up for that game. I still think we have a chance, especially if we get Mitchell Robinson back next game. We get him back next game, and that would be against Sacramento. And I mean, getting back Sacramento, Golden State, he'll be ready for that game in Denver.
Yeah, yep. So we just got to close it out strong, man. Keep doing what we're doing. I got to get Tom Thibodeau, and I got to get a Knicks player. Man, with all these decimated injuries lately, that we found a way to stay in the 4th seed with all that shit that went on with the Knicks. Trades and injuries decimated. We had at one time we had 4 starters out: Mitchell Robinson, Anunoby, Randall, and Jalen Brunson. I mean, it is truly amazing that for us to maintain where we at with all that went on with New York, and that was coming after the trade deadline. And so salute to Tom Thibodeau and for them, and even Leon Rose and Worldwide Weather was bringing in players, winning ball players. They brought in a bunch of guys that make no excuses. They not worried about who get minutes. All they know at the end of the day, they just want a W on the column. And I got to give them guys a lot of credit, New York, man. They are really, really gelling, playing together. No animosity, none of that stuff. They just go out there and do the damn thing. Josh Hart, these guys is really doing it. So I'm glad to see the way the Knicks are playing right now. And I think it's going to be beautiful when it's time to rev it up to go into the playoffs. And as Randall get back and Mitchell Robinson get back, the New York Knicks will be a problem. Where they end up, I don't know, but they're going to be a problem. I can tell you that right now. And I already had it locked in. I think I said about a month ago, I had the Knicks and the Clippers in the finals. And I'm going to stick to it. If Randall and Mitchell Robinson come back, I'm going to stick to my words. I eat crow later on. They don't get to the finals. But I got the Knicks and the Clippers in the finals. If the Clippers stay healthy, they got to stay healthy. I mean, and the Knicks stay healthy, that's going to be pretty interesting to see. You know what I mean? But whatever, no matter who get there, I think right now, if we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, my seat, I'm good. I'm good. If the Knicks make to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because it's a step to get to this thing, man. We got to the second round last year. This year we get to the 3rd round. Then maybe the year after that we win a chip. But that chip coming to y'all sooner than later. But hey, Chris, that will be crazy, man. That will be must-see TV. Paul George, Kawhi, Anunoby, Randall, Brunson. Oh man, that thing will be crazy matchup right there. So I think you never know. If they stay healthy, they got a chance to get it. But I'm really excited about this team. Looking forward, man. We just got to go out there and keep winning and keep playing Knick basketball, man. And don't worry about what the outside say and all the procrastinators and all them cats who be fronting on us. Just keep doing what you're doing. Knicks fans been waiting patiently for this thing, man. And right now, they got a good product on the floor. They got a real good product on the floor. They got a lot of good skilled players. So I'm really excited about what's going on. We just got to make sure that, we just continue doing what we're doing. If I think we do that, we'll be okay. There's no team in the league who can lose 4 stars. Hey, that's facts, Nick 100. That's impressive to me, man. That's why I got to say, there's a lot of great coaches. There's a lot of coaches out there that deserve Coach of the Year. But you got to put Tom Thibodeau up there for what he was able to ride the ship and tread water until you get players back. You got at least got to give him that respect on that note, because he definitely did the damn thing, man. And But then also you got to give Leon Rosen the credit for bringing in the players that they brought in. They brought in some winning players from Villanova, Percy Chua. They did the damn thing. I mean, we got a lot of love for the guy that we sent out. We love them all. But, you know, I think they say, you know what, we got to bring in some guys who got a little bit more winning pedigree, a little bit more experience. And they did it. And so salute to them, man. Salute to them guys for doing what they're doing in New York. We just got to keep it going, keep it grinding. But like, it starts tonight. We got to win tonight. We got to go out there tonight and cross T's and dot I's, like I said, and beat these boys up and get them by there and go on over there to Sacramento and try to win that one. But I'm really happy. Chris, I'm with you on that. I think that's a lot to me, Shop House. And I think, Chris, to me, he should be Executive of the Year. I'm going to tell you here, you look at the roster we got, and Chris, he did this without giving up a first-round pick. You know what I mean? He brought in these dudes, and he did not give up one first-round pick to get Anunoby and all these cats over here. And I just think that's impressive to me, man, to be able to do all that wheeling and dealing, Shy Powell, and not relinquish no first-round picks. And now you got them in the arsenal to re-up the team. And what I like about it, now you can bring young guys in here, like the way we brought in quickly, the Grimes and all these guys. That's what these picks are. Now he's gonna replenish the younger stock with the draft picks he got. You know what I mean? Or he's gonna trade or do something bigger. But with the amount of picks we got, he could replenish this thing, you know what I mean? And had a young guy coming up the pipeline behind all the guys that's there now. So, you know, the Knicks can go for the next 3 or 4 years. They can go for this championship. And then if it don't work out, they got enough capital. They can get off a contract. They can rebuild this damn thing. So I'm excited about it, man. And it's going to be good for the next 10 years, no matter how you look at it, because the way they doing it, they move methodically with this capital, man. Salute to Brock Aller, Klein, all these guys, Worldwide West, they all doing the damn thing up there, man. Walt Perrin drafting pretty well for the New York Knicks. They bringing in winning players and all this good stuff. So salute to them, man. Yeah, Cash Out. We did mention that earlier, man. Salute to my man Luke Skywalker. And we reiterated again, ladies and gentlemen, for all those who might not be aware, prayers up to the Barrett family. Lost his younger brother through an illness, man. Once a Knick, always a Knick, ladies and gentlemen. And that's real talk right there, man. So salute to RJ Barrett and your family, and I hope y'all just that's a hard pill to swallow. I can't even fathom it, man. So I'm not gonna pretend like I know what y'all going through, because I don't, because I never lost one of my siblings. So, but salute to the Barrett family, man. Real talk, man. Because RJ Barrett is a Knick. Once a Knick, always a Knick, man. We got love for RJ and his family and all that, man. So just stay focused, RJ, and stay locked in, my brother. But take all the time you need, my man, because that's not easy to deal with right there, man. So we just gonna hope the best for RJ Barrett, man. That's it. But like getting back to the game tonight, Chap, how we just gotta go out there tonight. I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and handle business tonight. I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and beat these cats like 117-97. I'm gonna go 117-97 tonight, because I do think that they don't have enough. They don't have enough there with all the decimated injuries they have to beat us. You know what I mean? They can last a couple of quarters and keep it close. I don't see the Knicks losing that thing tonight at all. And I would be disappointed if they did, but I don't see it happening, though.
Yeah, I mean, they just have to come out ready to play, you know what I mean? Knowing that reinforcements is coming back soon, you know what I mean, the next couple of games. And, continue to strive, a team that's under 500, you got to beat them. You know what I mean? And this team is under 500 right now. And that's what the Knicks have prided themselves. I don't want to say prided themselves on, but for me being a fan, I've noticed that the Knicks beat teams under 500, pretty frequently. You know what I mean? I think when we lost all the guys, when we lost OG and Randall, we may have lost the game to an under 500 team. But with that being said, this front office and this Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, we talk about Tom Thibodeau a lot, you know what I mean? And I think when Randall and OG went out, we lost 10 games. But you know what also that we did? We won 8, I think. I think it was 8 games we won. We almost went 500 again, you know what I mean? So, we built a big lead. And we're still at least 10 games. What is we now? 10 games, 11 games over 500. Right. And I mean, 11 games over 500. So we are doing exactly what we needed to do. We went 10-8, so we probably were up 12, 13 games in our standings. So what can you say about what Tom Thibodeau has done with, and we talk about all the minutes guys played and yada, 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 and all that other good stuff. in order for us to stay where we were at, Tom Thibodeau had to use the guys that he trusted to continue us to win games where we thought that we were going to lose or thought that it was going to be real bleak, because now we don't got OG, we ain't got Randall, Hardenstein is hurting. Dang, we went down with Jalen Brunson to 2 or 3 games, and through all of that, we still in the 4th position.
Mm-hmm.
So, and to the front office, man, they made some great maneuvering this year. And even with the Burks and the Bodon signing, which was a good signing because now they'll gain $28 million when these guys are gone. We picked up OG and Precious without a 1st round pick. You know, we gave up some guys that, you know, were bread and butter to the team. But look at them, how these guys are playing. I've even noticed you don't see the talk about RJ as much in the chats. You don't hear them talking about IQ that much in the chats no more. Now it's Precious. Can't wait till OG come back. Precious. And that's what this front office has brought to us. They also have made some great moves of letting one of our Brooklyn own go back home and rest itself, Taj, to sign some other guys for 10-day contracts, to put them back into the G League, to sign 2 more guys, one guy that was already on the bench and this new guy to a 10-day contract until it's going. I think it's going to be 10 days. It's going to almost be 3 weeks, and that'll give us about 3 weeks or so to see when Randall comes back. You know, so that's just, you know, just to see the perspective of how the front office is doing things. These 2 10-day contracts will probably last over 2, 3, maybe even almost a month. You know what I mean? In games, it's 10 games, not 10 days. I believe it's 10 days, but I think it's more like maybe I might be wrong. But how it is, I know it's at least going to be 2 weeks of having extra people on your bench to get Randall back onto the swing of things. So salute to the front office, salute to Tom Thibodeau for keeping us, you know, treading water over this time when we had almost 4 of our starters out. And let's get it tonight, man. I want to win tonight. I want to win, and I want it bad.
No question. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all got it going on. As always, salute to everybody, man. Real talk. Appreciate y'all doing what y'all doing in there, man. You know, y'all the visible panel up in there. So, you know, y'all keep the show popping, man. We appreciate y'all on the chat. Real talk, man. But yeah, we just gotta go there tonight, man. And you know, just do the thing that we supposed to do. Whatever game plan Tom Thibodeau put out there, just execute the game plan and do what you do, man. Get the 39 and 27. And looking pretty good, man. So. And I think the Sixers look like that game that was the Sixers was playing. They was up, but I look like Milwaukee about to come back, kind of catch them dudes. So, you know, I think, you know, that's going to be an interesting game for the night for the Sixers standpoint. Right now, the Sixers beating the Bucks 79-76, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter. So either way it go, that's good for the Knicks. If the Sixers win, the Sixers lose, we pick up a game on them. If the Bucks lose, then obviously that's good too, because the Bucks will have 25 losses and we have 27. And, you know, so that works out as well. And I think Cleveland got a game tomorrow. They got a couple of games that can go either way. Like I said, Toronto play the Magic tomorrow. No RJ Barrett, no Scotty Barnes. So we have to see what quickly them guys can do against the Magic up there. They take an L tomorrow. That helps us out as well. So we just got to win tonight to get this thing, keep this thing going, man. And you know, and try to get every win we can get. Let everybody else take their L's, and we keep it moving. But like you said, 3-1 coming off the West Coast, I would not be mad at that. You know what I mean? I really wasn't, man. I think that'd be spectacular if we can come off the West Coast with that win, man, with a 3-1 record against some dominant teams. Obviously, well, I ain't gonna say dominant because Steph Curry and them, he's out with his ankle problem. Hopefully we can go in there and beat Chris Paul and Draymond Green and them guys and all that. Andrew Wiggins is up and down. We don't know when he coming back and the things he's doing. But Sacramento will be a big test for us, and I think the Denver Nuggets going to be a big test. I said I'll be happy with 2-2, but if we go 3-1, yeah,
I'm believing that we could beat the first three teams. You know, tonight, Sacramento and Golden State. So I think we could get, and I think we'll give Denver a run for their money. And I mean, even though it's the last game on the West Coast swing and we ready to come back home, I think we could give them, let them know, y'all better, watch out if we make it to the playoff. I mean, make it to the finals. Y'all better watch out. I think we have enough players, and I'm not saying we're gonna get Mitchell Robinson back this week. I mean, against any of these teams, but I don't want to guarantee, but I think we will almost positively get back Mitchell Robinson, the Brooklyn game or the Detroit game. Two teams that are under 500 where he can get in there and try to get his wind back, get his footwork back, get back acclimated with the crew. I can't wait.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, D. Ross, you dead on that, man. Front office, coach, players, fans, salute, big up, facts. I mean, if you're not, they say winning cures all. And that's what I'm so happy about this team, that we winning. So the only time you get a little bit of hyperbole is out there on the BSPNs and the BNTs, not TNT, BNT. The networks out there, but because they don't know like we know. You know what I mean? So I thought this thing would. I thought that the way we playing right now, I think the way we play right now is shutting a lot of players up, a lot of people up, excuse me. All the naysayers, they can go ahead and do all that. We want y'all. Only people happy with all this negativity that's throwing at this is James Dolan, because negative sells. I know he happy with all of them negative people out there because, that sells. And he like, yeah, all y'all keep talking smack, but y'all, you know what? Y'all get, we helping the franchise grow. You know what I'm saying? So I think he know we got the fan base to hold him down. But all them other, who cares? I don't care about none of the people out there. I know we believe in an orange and blue fan base, and that's what it should be about. All the others don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when that shit come down to New York City, it's all us. You know what I mean? They gonna have to jump on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? And they will eventually, man. So we see how it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, it's got to go down tonight. We got to get up there tonight and just do the thing, man. It'll be a nice win tonight, man. Get the 39 wins. And then take it from there, man. We come up the West Coast with 40-something wins. I think we still hit that 50. And man, so I'm really still with all the injuries and everything and all the stuff we had to go through, we still win 50 wins. That tells you how good this team is. It really does.
17 games left, Devon. How many would you think? What's the record?
I got 17. I'm gonna go 12-5.
12-5. I was 13. I was 13-4, but I'll go 12-5.
Yeah, I think we jump right on that 50. I think we get there. And right at 50, I'm gonna say. And if we wouldn't have got injured, we would have had 60 wins probably.
Yeah, we would have probably been in the upper. If we wouldn't have had first, we would have been fighting for first the rest of the season.
Man. Real talk, man. But yeah, man, it's all good. Rob got 12-5, hits 50. Yes. For real, I see that, Rob. I'm with you on that, my brother. I think we can get there, man. No matter where we at, I just want to hope. I'm just hoping that we stay in that top 4. That's what's important to me, to get that home court advantage. In the playoffs. If we can stay in that top 4, which I think we will, then we good to go. Then we go into the playoffs with the first round home court advantage. That means instead of going to somebody else's building, had to play 4 games, you got to come in the Garden and play 4 games. And it's hard to beat the Knicks in the Garden. Especially when everybody get fully healthy. So I like where we at. I'm hoping we can stay there. And if we could do that, we'd be good to go. Nick 100 GM said 43 wins and back-to-back winning seasons, something we haven't done in you facts, bro. Real talk. We haven't did that in a minute. So that's why I said salute to Tibbs, man. He coaching them guys, man. He learned, the one thing about him, he learned as he had to get better at certain things himself when he did. You know what I mean? That's what's a good thing about it. Just like players got to get better going to off season and learn how to do things. Tibbs did a lot of good things, but at the same time, he got more talent too, though. You're only good as the talent you got. But when you got talent, you can do more things and be more creative. He did a pretty good job. But the things that he was doing, man, with the talent that he had on the roster, salute to Shinzo, salute to Josh Hart, and all these guys, man. He really got us playing some good ball, man. So let's hope we keep it going. But you know what? Next offseason gonna be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Before we leave, I just want to say that it's going to be crazy wheeling and dealing going on this all season. Depending on how we finish this year, do we bring Isaiah back? Do we bring Mitch?
Remember the 12 and remember the 14.
Right. Do we bring Mitch back? Do we bring Isaiah back? Do we bring Randall back? Do we Donovan Mitchell? Do we know how much we're going to give Anunoby? It's going to be crazy this all season, man. But either way it go, the Knicks in a good spot. Shaw Power, because they have some good contracts. They got good contracts to wheel and deal with. They got draft picks to wheel and deal with. So no matter what happens, they're gonna be a better team next year. I do believe that it's gonna be crazy. So I'm really looking forward to the all season once we get to the finals, and see how it goes, man. But boy, if we win that thing this year, it's gonna be on popping for real. Let's see what my man said. Knicks going to deal from a position of strength. You facts right there, Cody. You're 100% right, man. They're in a good. Now you're gonna have players out there who are gonna want to come to New York. I guarantee you, there's some people out there right now say, man, if we don't go this way, I want to play in New York. I want to play with Jalen Brunson and them dudes over there because they look like they got. So that's why I think the playoffs are going to be big for us this year, Shaw Powell. We go in the playoffs, make a lot of good noise, and then you're going to have a lot of guys out there in the off season like, you know what? Yo, man, I'm trying to find my way to New York. I think that's how it's going to go down.
I mean, you got to, take into consideration who we right now. If the playoffs started right now, game one, it would be Chicago. It would be Miami against Boston. So just watch out how this thing wraps around. Some of these top teams that we see. The Boston. I think Boston wants this is their win now. Yeah, they all in. They booked to the max. They got all these max plays and all that stuff. They're not going. If they don't win this year, I don't think they can be able to bring this team back again next year. Right. So this is the year. This is a year for them to if they and I depending on who their matchup is, man. Miami against Boston first round is going to be a killer diller if it stays the way it is right now.
Yeah, right. They played each other in the East Conference Finals last year, so that's what we're looking right now. We got the Magic, which I'm not worried about that. We'll send them home in 4. A healthy Knicks team will send the Magic home easy, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't their turn yet. Trust me. They're nice. They're nice up-and-coming young team. They don't want to smoke with a fully loaded Knicks team. I don't think too many people want to smoke with a fully loaded Knicks team in the East. So I think they'll get their turn. And salute to the land they signed. They gave Jamal Mosley a 4-year extension too. Salute to my man Jamal Mosley. He coaching the hell out the Magic down there, man. With a good job he doing. I'm so glad that he got rewarded with that 4-year extension because he deserved it. He got them boys playing some good basketball. They're a young team. They're gonna have a chance to get some. They have a chance to get better. They can be out there, make some moves for themselves as well. They're gonna be an up and coming team for sure. So salute to them. But we had to see how it happens in the playoff when Jimmy Butler get back and all that good stuff. And but right now, I don't think too many teams can handle the Knicks if they fully loaded. That's too much depth, Shot Powers. The New York Knicks got a lot of depth, man. We'll see. But we'll see how it goes, man. I think we'll see how it goes and all that good stuff. But listen, man, we're going to get out of here because the game about to start up in a few minutes. For everybody to get in their game mode, get your food, get your nourishment, get the beverage, get all your stuff you need to get it popping. Let's hope the Knicks go out there tonight and knock these boys off, and not knock them off, just beat them. I meant to say, get them up out of there, but we can go on. I feel you. I feel you 100. I really do. I like them young boys. But they ain't got nothing for the Knicks. They ain't got nothing for us, man. Playoff basketball and regular season basketball, I get you, though. I get you rooting for them. We're going to sweep them boys. They ain't ready for us. They ain't their turn yet. That's all I'm saying. They turn yet. It's different levels. And I don't think Bonchero been in a situation in the playoffs like now. I don't think Carl Anthony been in the playoffs like this here. I don't think Mo Wagner been in the situation with his playoff pressure. That's the reason why I say I don't think they're ready. Not that they don't have a good team. They haven't faced the pressure of the NBA playoff when it's win or go home. Whatever you do that night, that team can come back the next night and respond and get back at you. That's why I don't think they're ready for it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it, my man. But I get you, though. They're nice. They're a nice up and coming your team. But sometimes you don't got that experience, man. It shows in the playoffs because it's pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they got to go against pressure and Precious. Yeah. Pressure, Precious, and OG. So, you know what I mean? The one great thing that I say about this team is we got bigger. We got Precious and we got OG. You know what I mean? We got bigger. So,
it's gonna be tough.
With that said, let's get it.
They're going to be tough. But listen, man, everybody enjoy the game and everything. We'll see y'all on the Sacramento game and everything. Shout out, holla at your boy. We're going to get out of here and get it popping.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Control the pace. Grab your rebounds. Hit your free throws. Shoot over 36% from three-point land tonight. I got it 117 to 98. Let's get it.
Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all on fire as always. I had I think I had 115 to 97, 115 to 97. Knicks go in there and do what they got to do, man, and get up out there and get ready to go on to the next one. And we'll take it from there, But listen, y'all enjoy the game. Everybody, peace, blessings. Everybody, I'll see y'all on the next one, man. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.
We
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's time for Knicks Real Taller High. We going live on a televised, the orange blue skies. We on that Friday night Knicks shit with our Knicks constituents. It's the ultra drip. That's that Knick orange and blue. I thought you knew it's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. This Real Talk brand. We in this we in the streets of Manhattan. Keeping the action, getting the people's reaction. Leading up to Knicks and he getting it cracking. Cause it's game time. We in the world most famous. We've seen the Knicks lock your team up. I be stirring just like a subpoena. You know the Knicks fan. We still real giddy and litty. In the New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. I'm about to get me a nice cipher with a smart quarter on ice for a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart device. We got one getting it popping in the Apple rotten. Let the whole Metropolitan stopping on the Apple rotten. It's Knicks Real Talk. The team streaming on YouTube.com. We got two dudes doing good moves spot on, dropping the bomb. When the cops ain't got a spot, dropping some of the hottest Knick content that's up in your head. Enough said. Us there leaving the guard after they done got their bag. Go like a cab to fly back to the triad, no jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We We